Hey, new gloves. But this ain't what we here for. Y'all already know what it be. Real Talk episode number. Fingers is stuck together. Real Talk Thursday episode number 3. Drop the beat. In the words of my man, Mr. One Thou Wow. Yes, sir. Oh, we ain't gonna go this way. The sun gonna be in your face. My bad. We finna turn the corner. But alright, y'all. Real Talk Thursday. Real Talk Thursday episode number 3. This week I'm excited about this topic and I'm glad somebody asked about it. They asked me about confidence. They want me to speak on confidence and building it on the bike and in real life. Confidence is something that I have been blessed with. I have a lot of self-confidence. And I've pretty much always been that way. But I've told y'all before in another vlog, I am a hypocrite. Even though my ego can be fragile at times, I can still be extremely confident, which almost don't make sense. I'm a contradiction. I've said that before. But yes, confidence is something that I feel is extremely important. Back in college, I had a friend who did an experiment on it. He set up pretty much, it seemed like beer pong. That was the objective. He had like 60 cups on a table. You had to stand from a certain distance and you had to try to make as many cups as you could in 2 minutes. Before you did this experiment, before you tried to accomplish this task, he had you fill out this questionnaire, pretty much talking about confidence, asking you how confident you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you find your confidence, your source of not your confidence, but your source of inspiration. Are you a self-starter? Not your inspiration, but your motivation. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all. He asked, what's the source of your motivation? Do you need an outside source or can you self-motivate? Things of that nature. Basically, every question revolving around confidence. Now me, I put everything to the max because I've always felt extremely confident. And so after you fill out the questionnaire, he recorded how many you were able to make. And after he tested all the people he tested, I don't know the exact results of his experiment, but he found that the more confident people were able to make more balls. And after I tested, I don't know how many people tested after me, but after I tested, he said I was the only one to hit 100% of the balls in the cup. Not 100% of the balls, but I was the only person able to make all 60 cups. The only one. And I'm an extremely confident person, so there is definitely a correlation between confidence and your successes. Another example, keep coming back to this, and we'll do a video on it one day. I'm telling y'all, I was pretty decent in football. And I hate it because now I'm an old shoulda, coulda, woulda ass dude. Shoulda, coulda, woulda done this and that. But anyways, one of my football coaches was also the head track coach. I was a sprinter in high school, and one day he came up to me and he was like, you know what your problem is? You don't have the same God damn. This is why it's dangerous to vlog at a time like this. Let me pay a little bit more attention till we get up out of this area. Shit. But anyways, he said, your problem is you don't have that same mentality when you run the football as you do when you run track. Why is it? What do you think when you're running? I'm thinking ain't nobody gonna tackle me. Nobody gonna tackle me. I'm thinking I'm gonna score on every play. He's like, you need to have that same hunger when you're running track. So, I listened and I started, believing that. I started, telling myself, ain't nobody faster than me out here. Now I didn't start breaking no school records or nothing, but my times did improve with that mental switch. But it also helps when you know there are other people running with you who are pretty fast, and you tell yourself they ain't gonna beat me. I tell you, I do a lot of public speaking. I had to do a lot of meetings and stuff like that, and yada yada yada. I've been commended many times on my ability to do good public speaking. You know what that comes from? My confidence. Back when I first started my job, we used to have to do a lot of meetings, and it was basically a class, and it took a few months to get through and everything, and there was plenty of meetings that we had to go through. Now, every meeting, I stood out because I never used no type of index cards for notes. I never really used any crutches, even though I say a lot of ums and ers while I vlog. But when I did any type of presentation, I use no filler words. I don't grip onto the podium. I'm able to stand just straight up in front of a crowd. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going back into the sun. But yeah, I would be able to just stand right there, right in front of the crowd. You know, no crutch, no nothing. Why? All because I was confident that I was going to be able to do all right. Luckily, I don't have to do a lot to work on my confidence, my self-confidence. But on the motorcycle, I somewhat did. You know, when I first started riding, I said I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't doing nothing crazy. I ain't riding at times like this. I believe it's about 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And y'all see we got traffic. I said I didn't want to do none of this. But the more I rode, the more confidence I got. The more confidence I got in my skill to be able to safely navigate these traffic waters. But to answer your question, the best way to build confidence is repetition. This ties back to why I was always able so well in my speeches, was because I would rehearse before I ever got up there. I would rehearse it multiple times. This is how I was able to do it with no note cards, no crutches, no filler words, because I would know what I was going to say. Now, I wouldn't memorize the speech. I would just know my material well enough to where I'll be able to talk about it without much thought. Now, every motovlog I do is somewhat of an impromptu speech, except for the one I dropped a long time ago with my top 5 lists, my top 5 things you should consider, and also my motorcycles are not that dangerous. Those vlogs were extremely rehearsed because I was listing things and I wanted to make sure I'd be able to list them well without, you know, having too many breaks in between each list and things of that nature. But now when I'm vlogging, all I do now is I think of an idea, and then it's pretty much an impromptu speech from there. The repetition has come with all my other times of doing public speaking. My confidence on the bike has come from the repetition of taking off from stops, stopping and braking. My repetition in football came from all the opportunities and practice and all the times I had to run through a motherfucker's face. Word to Marshawn Lynch. And this is going to tie in greatly with Monday's video. Monday, we're going to be talking about dragging knee. I was struggling to do it. Struggling very much to do it. Then I took a break. I said, you know what? You motherfucking master your shit. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You an athlete with 2 F's. A-F-F-LEE. And now I can drag me. But stay tuned for Monday's video. That was weird. Yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Confidence is key to success, in my opinion. You can do it. Tell yourself you can do it. Believe that shit. And you will start having more successes in your life. But other than that, man, that's all I got. Y'all stay tuned for Monday's video. But we dragging deep, baby. All right, y'all stay blessed. Don't be too stressed before we hit the sun. Peace.